So a part of the life I'm trying to build is so hard to get to because you do your thing for so long and then you start to think outside the box and people start to pinch you with nails and nail you to the wall with booby traps, and it ends up becoming a power trip of somebody else's, because saving money isn't that power trip. And I want to talk about saving money so much, but it's not possible at this point for me to talk about saving money because you have to analyze so many other aspects of other people's lives besides the fact that they save money, and it might not be the first thing that comes to mind. And people might think that the content you're making is a parody, and then you might revise your content later and say, I wish I could take whatever I can out of it that made it seem like a parody and try to make something knowledgeable, like a little pitch book, a little workbook for people to read through. More importantly, just for me to have lying around to read and say, well, you know, the point was to do something with my time when I was making it. Now I have to make a to-do list so I know what to do every time I get bored. But how many things can you do? Are there a million things that you can do? Are there over a million things? Or are you gonna do one thing and not do anything else for the rest of the day? What do other people do? We all do one thing throughout the day, and then the rest of the day is wasted. It's snuff. So that's the thing about our day-to-day lives, is that it's just snuff because we do one thing and then we go home, and we stop breathing. So who is really living life like that? Someone who can find another nook to help them get through the day, whether it's making food and eating, or saving money, spending money, getting new clothes, making a video blog. But you run out of money, you run out of time, you run out of resources, and we all get stuck in the snuff TV, in the snuff film, and the snuff. Maybe it's just me, and maybe the laziness is contagious. What are the odds that my life and my lack of performance and knowledge and things I need to learn, things I don't know, has affected the rest of society? Very slim. The odds of that being true are very slim. So I'm always trying to figure myself out. And what is it? Who is the most productive in our society? Who is doing at least 12 new things every day that they didn't do the day before? What's 12 times 7? Is that how many new things people are doing every week? Or at least, is that how many things people are doing every week? I don't know. So that's what's difficult about life, is like getting thrown into snuff, or thrown into the streets, or thrown into the fire, or into divorce, or some sort of a snuff trap, a booby trap. People are up to no good. A lot of people don't have the creativity that I have right now to come up with this product, with this video, with this statement. So what happens when a Hollywood actor, a Forbes billionaire, Jeff Bezos, spends every single one of their minutes, dollars, pennies, and they are penniless? Look at Jesse Livermore. He was the broke entrepreneur. He went his whole life was the greatest investor in history, and age 65 dies of ballistic trauma, bullet to the head. He kills himself. $100 million he threw away because his liabilities overthrew his assets. There's nobody helping him, no lawyers, no consultants. What are the odds of somebody being able to make $1 billion after making $1 billion? So that was $1 billion of today's dollars back in the day. And then you have people like Jeff Bezos with $200 billion, but they haven't spent the money. So think about it from that point of view. What is saving money? It's disgusting. It's gross, So, you have $1 billion and over 1 million girlfriends, and you want to make do, So what happened if your girlfriends leave you, So that's what the joke is we spend the money and you just get lying in the grass with your 100 million girlfriends, making love to the streets, he says, So, I gotta take down Pinocchio, but I think Pinocchio has evolved into something else, So we're looking at it from a new perspective. So, I look to my left and look to my right, and, Pinocchio's on my mind. So how are we going to take Pinocchio down, That's the thing. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to take this beast down, this giant by myself, you know? I hope the streets are listening because I'm gonna need some sort of tonic to make it through this time, you know? I'm starting to think I'm the reborn Jesse Livermore. What happened to the last guy who said some shit like that? It was Tupac Shakur, you know? Shot by the streets himself, you know? So where's this Liberty tonic that you guys keep showing me over and over again? Because I feel it pressing against me right now, you know? And I just hope you guys feel the same way so that I know I'm not the only one going through something with Pinocchio. I'm not the only one going through something with the streets. And tomorrow morning, Pinocchio won't mean a damn thing, and the streets won't mean a damn thing because I'm singing, you know? And not me singing, but somebody is, you know? So they're singing not for me, not for you, not for themselves, not for Pinocchio, not for the streets. And tomorrow morning, we'll all wake up with brand new faces, brand new mentality, you know? That the president of the United States is that nigga working in management in the retail stores. And the next morning, we'll figure out what we think then. Yeah.